I've been waiting for this day for a long time now. I've used the GH5, my trusty GH5, around the world. It's been beaten up, absolutely beaten up. I've taken it on horseback trips, skiing, snowboarding. It's been completely drenched in torrential downpours in the rain all over the world. And it's been awesome. It's been freaking awesome. The camera has not died. It's never wavered once. I've had no issues with the touchscreen, but my GH5 is getting a little weathered after all that abuse, and some of you have commented on that. And I figured 2021, I have some really big commercial projects coming up. It's time to get a new camera. So it finally got here today, my brand new camera. 2021, guess what I got? I got a brand new Panasonic GH5. And in this video, I'm gonna tell you guys why I got another brand new Panasonic GH5 in 2021, the reasons why I still love this camera, and this video is just gonna be kind of a ramble into that. There's little chapters that will break up the video below, but I'm just gonna run through the points. So the GH5, first of all, the style of filmmaking that I do. It's run and gun. I want professional quality, but I don't want to be slowed down. So in using kind of Red Ravens and different expensive cameras in the past, I was always slowed down by the batteries and how slow they were to turn on and how freaking expensive the memory cards were, always worrying about the gear. And I wanted to find a solution where I could just shoot videos and I didn't have to worry about the gear, and it still was very professional. And that's what I think I've found with my Panasonic GH5 setup. I've found this to be the perfect tool to shoot amazing work, but not be distracted by the technology side of things. I still get it that there's room for very professional people to use expensive, huge cameras. I think for the majority of people though, the GH5 more than does the trick. So, I mean, the first reason why I was attracted to the GH5 is the fact that it does 4K 60 frames per second, and a lot of Sony's cameras still don't do that. And I love to shoot slow motion because I shoot a lot of action sports stuff. So being able to do that in 4K just future-proofs my videos quite a bit. I know clients are always happy and sometimes asked to have 4K. So that's where the GH4 or most of the Sony cameras wouldn't work in that case. Another reason why I love the GH5 still is the in-body stabilization. And I've talked about this a million times. I don't really use a gimbal anymore. I used to have to lug around my Ronin on all my travels in the massive hard case, but thanks to the in-body stabilization on the GH5, I'm basically just rolling around with my 2 or 3 lenses and my GH5. And if I am careful with how I shoot and I use my neck strap appropriately and like stretch it across so I get really stable shots, I have no issue. So if you want to learn how I shoot stable shots with the GH5, check out my GH5 filmmaking workshop linked below, but I also have some free videos on that as well. But honestly, the GH5 on its own with no gimbal can be very stable. So that's another reason why I love it. And then the fact that the GH5 just has so many features built into the camera that most other cameras don't have. So zebra stripes for exposure, focus peaking, an intervalometer for shooting time lapses. I'm not even scratching the surface. There's so many amazing little features built into the GH5. I could go on about them all day, but I can't really think of anything I'm missing in that sense. It's got the dual SD card record, so I can put 2 SD cards in and back up my footage as I shoot, which has saved my ass more than once. And it's also not a huge camera, so it fits in my bags when I'm going ski touring with all this gear. So that's also amazing. And don't forget the price, depending on when you buy this. I mean, you can get it for as low as like $1,200 US, brand new, and also just get a used one if you can't afford it. So yeah, I know this is a bit of a long ramble love story for the GH5. And I know some of you watching this probably have the GH5 and you're just looking for inspiration to get out there and shoot. And I can say if you have this camera, you have more than enough power to go out and shoot an amazing film, an amazing documentary, whatever you're trying to shoot. It's all in the way that you use the camera. So I think that pretty much touches on everything why I love the GH5. Quick public service announcement. I'm using the Rode Video Go mic right now, right here. It's like a little lav mic. I just bought this. I have no affiliation with them, but if anyone's looking for a good lav mic, this microphone has blown my mind, and it was $200 US. So anyways, this is a long-winded ramble about the Panasonic GH5. I mean, I also love when I go in to color grade the footage. I shoot in a Cindy, pretty flat profile, low sharpness, and there's a lot of room for me to grade the footage. So that's pretty much it. Let me know in the comments below if you guys still have your GH5, if you're thinking about switching. I've done some comparison videos, GH5 to the S5. For now, I'm sticking with my two GH5s. I love them, big fan. Check out my GH5 masterclass linked below. And also, I'm thinking about switching up the direction of my YouTube channel a little bit moving forward. I just feel like I want to get more excited about it and honest about what I want to create. I'm thinking maybe doing some longer form, higher quality talks about not just camera gear, but also just kind of, you know, burnout as a filmmaker, getting clients, all sorts of topics that I can talk about. So let me know below what you guys think. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.